Right to you guys, here we are, hole number 6 here. This is pretty typical wind direction for pro, as you'll often see that they'll give you the wind on this hole. Pretty sure I've never not had the wind on this hole in pro. So what I'll typically do is try to bounce up here towards the top of the fairway and just curl it back. Now you can see opponent here going with the extra with a Apocalypse. I would recommend something like a QB. It has better accuracy, and you won't have to worry about great balls causing you any issues. So let's see how this works out. So far so good, but look how close that was to the rough. So one ring great ball, and this is a different ball game. So you know they either clip the rough on the first bounce or they roll into the bunker. So it's one of the main reasons to just kind of force the issue here. Now, one of the things that I'll probably need to go full here. But I am going to go QB, and I'm going to set my alignment up to land basically kind of left edge of the rough. So I'm going to go relatively full, may come in just slightly, but you can see that my alignment is kind of positioned towards here. And what's going to end up happening is the curl is going to bring it back into the center of the fairway. So that's how we're going to bring the ball into the center here. Might not need quite that much curl, so I'm going to come in just slightly. But you can see with my power, I'm using almost full power, but just coming in slightly because I really don't think that I need to hit it any farther than this. And this is plenty distance-wise. I can maybe even come in just a little bit less power than that. Keep in mind, you might have smaller wind than that. You might have larger. So but you can see that I actually outdrove the Apocalypse there. So it just goes to show you, you know, length isn't really the issue here. So you might as well go for precision. This second shot is relatively straightforward. Typically what I'll do is, you know, ideally if you had a Kingmakers that you could waste through, you're going to be able to do this with no curl. I might need to go slight curl because I don't have enough side spin. Another thing with this tailwind, that ball guide's going to expand out. So you can see the opponent, you know, brought that in with too much speed, because he wasn't factoring in the fact that the ball guide's going to expand and you won't need to play it that aggressive. So what you're going to see that I'm going to do is I'm going to play the second hop much closer to the rough because I expect it to expand out. So playing right around here, we're going to do this with some curl. And maybe I'm thinking like 6.4 rings here. Somewhere around there. Perfect ball with the curl. And you can see my bounce lands much more on the fairway and should be shooting towards the hole with good speed. Hopefully you guys can give that a good run. Good luck with that hole. I'll see you guys on the next one.